Well, hello. I came back from another round of spiritual direction with the Monsignor from St. Joseph's Parish, and we were able to have a more. We were able to turn over some more rocks today. Let's put it that way. So we got we got a lot further along than what we have done in the past, and I wasn't expecting it because I didn't think we'd be able to talk about anything much since I had spent my focus on writing up my report, the report which I have read already on YouTube concerning my visionary experiences. And so, without knowing what we would be talking about afterward, after I, showed him some pictures in response to him showing me his pictures of himself with Lucia. I wasn't expecting that we would be going over more of my ITCCS types of concerns, very, very deep concerns. But I think what prompted us to continue in that discussion and turn over more rocks in this regard was because he presented the third secret of Fatima as Pope John Paul II understands it, and he opened it up in the Catechism, which is what I will be reading to you right now. I'm going to put this on pause so that I can set this camera on the stand and put my body in an awkward position to kind of make some kind of visual contact with the camera at a distance while reading to you the Pope John Paul II's interpretation of what Sister Lucia shared with him. And it's very supportive in every way of what the ITCCS believes they have uncovered. Here we go. I'm putting this on pause and I'll get right back to you. And I'm back. The Church's Ultimate Trial by Pope John Paul II. It's paragraph 675 of the Catechism of the Catholic Church, 2nd edition. Paragraph 675 and onward. The Church's Ultimate Trial. Before Christ's second coming, the Church must pass through a final trial that will shake the faith of many believers. The persecution that accompanies her pilgrimage on earth will unveil the mystery of iniquity in the form of a religious deception, offering men an apparent solution to their problems at the price of apostasy from the truth. The supreme religious deception is that of the Antichrist, a pseudo-messianism by which man glorifies himself in place of God and of his Messiah come in the flesh. The Antichrist's deception already begins to take shape in the world every time the claim is made to realize within history that messianic hope, which can only be realized beyond history through the eschatological judgment. The Church has rejected even modified forms of this falsification of the kingdom to come under the name of millenarianism, especially the intrinsically perverse political form of a secular messianism. Agenda 21, just wondering. The Church will enter the glory of the kingdom only through this final Passover, when she will follow her Lord in his death and resurrection. The kingdom will be fulfilled then, not by a historic triumph of the church through a progressive ascendancy, but only by God's victory over the final unleashing of evil, which will cause his bride to come down from heaven. God's triumph over the revolt of evil will take the form of the last judgment after the final cosmic upheaval of his passing world. This, as you have heard, is entirely supportive of what the ITCCS is uncovering. The priest, the Monsignor that dug this up from the Catechism, is still, however, naive about the grave possibility of a covert group of clergy operating the Ninth Circle satanic occult. This is something we talked about today. The problem of inverted Christianity practiced within the confines of the Roman Catholic Church, Vatican, and offering human sacrifices by the millions. His answer to this is that he can't promise that no Catholic has ever done it. He doesn't know, but he highly doubts and strongly believes that millions of people are not being sacrificed by satanic occult anywhere in the world, and especially not in the church. He claims to know for a certain that this is not the case. However, the ITCCS has discovered otherwise. And they have discovered artifacts of this for the past 100 years. And they go on to discover artifacts of this in a more contemporary fashion. Moreover, there are victims of the satanic occult who have come forward on this, stating that all manner of people from all manner of careers, including clergy from the Roman Catholic Church, are present at these Ninth Circle satanic occult ceremonies where they offer human sacrifices. The Monsignor is the one who brought up the possibility of human sacrifice, because we got onto the subject of Lucifer and Satan. And I said, and do you know what those Satanists do? And he said, yes, they offer human sacrifices. But he believes they do this out of desperation and as a last resort. And he has witnessed animal sacrifices, but not human sacrifices. And he witnessed this in India, among the Hindus. So, Hinduism and Satanism are two different religions. And I don't think that he truly understands the nature of what ITCCS is talking about. But Pope John Paul II described it to the T. It's inverted Christianity, a perversion and apostasy from the truth. Perversion and apostasy from the truth If it's apostasy from the truth, the implication more than describes a covert system within the Roman Catholic Church, of which John Paul II was head. And this is the third secret of Fatima.